Hello everyone, Hong here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry for not having been uploading as frequently as I would have liked for the past few months. Work schedule has been intense, to say the least. Definitely grateful, but every once in a while we all need a little bit of peace and quiet. I have a 320-kilometer drive up north from Singapore to Malaysia for work. But I decided to travel up a day earlier to spend the night for the very first time in my Jeep. I've got a long drive ahead and just a few hours till sunset, so let's get going. Alright, so we've arrived at Pantai Bangan Lalang. I believe that's how you pronounce it in Malay. I think the English version of this location is called the Sepang Gold Coast. But what a spectacular view. I drove right out to the beach, parked on the sand, parked beneath a big tree, and the view is just absolutely spectacular. Why don't we get out and check it out? Super excited. Whew. What a beautiful spot, eh? So, because it's my first time here, I was in a bit of a hurry, or I was really eager to get here before sunset. And now that we've visited the potential camping area, gonna drive out now to pick up a pack of ice for my cooler. Because what would be camping without beer? Alright, let's go get some ice and then come back to this spectacular campsite and set up camp. Okay, so according to the GPS, we are only about 13 minutes away from the nearest convenience store where we will pick up some ice. So I definitely lucked out because just as I was about to drive out of this park area, I saw a bathroom and I thought, okay, might as well just go to the bathroom real quick. And then there's this stall that sells drinks, and I just thought maybe I could ask the old lady if they will sell me some ice, and the sweet lady said yes. So now that we've got the ice, we've got the beer, all we gotta do is put the beer in with the ice.
A new place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
Alright, so we're pretty much settled in and the sun is about to set. I have my DJI Osmo Action 3 camera on time-lapse duty for an hour, so I think we should have a pretty epic sunset, I hope. And obviously we will try to wake up tomorrow morning to capture the sunrise as well, which should be coming from this side. Anyways, we have about 45 minutes of daylight left, and there are no lights here, so it's going to be pretty dark tonight. So I think we better set up the sleep system before we do anything else. I'm pretty excited about this new air mattress or sleeping pad that I got from Deep Sleep Overland, or Deep Sleep for Jeeps. It's like 5 inches thick, probably one of the thickest air mattresses I've ever owned. And they're designed specifically for the Jeep, so it fits pretty well. I've tested it already. Fitment wise, not sleeping on it, so tonight will be the first night, so we'll find out how comfortable it is, and I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Alright, so as you can see, the sun has set and it is completely dark in this particular corner where I'm at. I will be shifting the Jeep down the beach in a little while because this corner has a lot of bugs. The moment the sun set, the flies, the mosquitoes, all of them started coming out. Now we had 34, 35 degrees Celsius weather this entire afternoon, so it was mighty hot, but it also came with clear skies, and I'm gonna try to do some astro videos later. I think the last time I did that was at Lazarus Island where I got the stars moving. I'm gonna try to replicate that again tonight because there are so many stars I can't even begin to count them. It is stunningly beautiful. As you saw earlier, my sleep system has been deployed. It is the Deep Sleep Overland Air Mattress sleeping pad. And I tested it really quickly in the office and it was really comfortable. You would have also seen me install those window grill mesh. Round, it's a metal plate with round mesh to prevent the bugs from coming in. To also allow for a little bit of ventilation because it's going to get pretty steamy, hot in there. I was expecting a lot of cool night ocean breeze. Does not seem to be the case, maybe not yet. It is quite stuffy at the moment. Temperatures have gone down a little bit, but there's not much wind, so hopefully we get a little bit more wind tonight, and so that, you know, sleeping in the Jeep will not be too hot. Okay, so I think I deserve my first beer right after I shift the Jeep, and then maybe walk down to where I got the ice earlier this afternoon and see what's available for sale, or rather what's available for dinner. Catch you guys in a bit. It was only when I got into the Jeep when I realized just how hungry I was. So I decided to drive down the road to a local barbecue seafood place I spotted while driving in earlier. And what a great decision that was. Whenever I'm in an unfamiliar environment, I take a step back to observe how the regulars or locals do something before attempting it on my own. Here at restaurant Bayu Malam, which I believe translates to Night Wind, we simply take a basket and select whatever seafood ingredients we want. I'm a huge fan of shrimp, cockles, and squid, which was precisely what I picked. Once we have selected what we crave, we hand the basket over to the assistant who will then ask you how you'll like the food to be prepared. From stir-fried with sambal belacan, a local Malay chili paste, to charcoal barbecue or deep-fried, there will be options for all. Watching the staff cut open fresh coconuts also got me salivating, and the only thing better than having one to cool down the body will be two. The fresh seafood was delicious and juicy, perfectly prepared. Definitely a spot I'll be returning to in the future. Dinner was amazing. Fresh seafood, perfectly cooked. Mwah. I'm now back at my campsite under a different tree, and the cool breeze has started to come in, so it's feeling really nice right now. I'm not sure what the temperature is, about 27 degrees Celsius. Still pretty warm, still pretty humid, but that cool breeze really helps. And just to give you guys an example of how dark it is here, this is my left hand and it fades into darkness. The time now is 1:43 in the morning. I spent the past 3 hours trying to capture the stars, the moon, everything around me. It is so very beautiful. Like, I cannot describe how many stars there are here. I'm gonna head off to bed soon, set up all the time-lapse stuff. Hopefully they work, hopefully they pan out, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning. So it's pretty obvious I'm awake. The rain came in about an hour before the forecast, so I think it started coming down at about 7 in the morning. It wasn't the rain that woke me up. It wasn't anything that woke me up except for the sound of the wind. It was howling and it was loud. I'm not sure, but I think the Jeep was also moving in the wind, so pretty hardcore wind. I'm completely drenched. You may not be able to tell, but I'm completely wet. And but right now, 7:40 a.m., it seems like the rain has stopped. So, but it's really, really cloudy, and I'm already in the driver's seat. So I think we're gonna call this a wrap. But yeah, the wind this morning was intense. It was... I'm not sure if that sounded like wind or if I sound like a vacuum cleaner, but think Dyson. Yeah, there you go. Not sponsored. I don't think they would sponsor me with any products. Alright, so the sleeping pad. I slept amazingly well. I wasn't surprised. I was kind of expecting it or anticipating. It was really, really, really comfortable. That said, I have been sleeping on a yoga mat for all my past van camping adventures, so I guess the jump up is humongous. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking for a bit and find myself a gas station so I could pick up a cup of coffee. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, well, I'm gonna call this video a wrap. The rain temporarily stopped. The sun is starting to come out from the east, but over to the west behind me, you can see the thunderstorm slowly rolling in. So I decided to pull over by the side of the road, right next to the beach, pack up all my gear. It's still a huge mess inside, not gonna lie, but that's what comes with camping, right? Thank you all so much for joining me on my adventure. First time camping or sleeping in the Jeep, and also first time being here in my entire life at this spectacular beach. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I did making it. And if you're not already following me on my socials, do consider not just subscribing to the YouTube channel, but to follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well. That pretty much settles it. 8:07 in the morning, time for coffee, head back home, take a shower, and maybe grab some breakfast. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Peace out.
在爆发工程。